I'm going to share a few things about gigging. This ended up being over a 20-minute wait. Very unfair to the drivers, and I'll discuss that more in a moment. 15-minute wait turned into over a 20-minute wait after restaurant swiped food ready, which annoyed me because I don't mind waiting, but I don't like someone standing right in front of me and lying to my face. So I filled out the information to let Grubhub know what was going on, and I haven't done this in a really long time. And it says, we're working hard to improve handoffs. Could you help us out by providing some info? Any idea what's causing the delay? Order not started until I arrived. And that's exactly what happens. Not fair. Again, treating a driver as if the restaurant's time is more valuable than the delivery person's time. Not right. Any idea how long the restaurant might be delayed? And I wrote 20 to 30 minutes because we were going on 20 minutes and it went over 20 minutes. So then this happened. When I tapped submit, it says, thanks for the heads up. Don't worry, your ratings won't be affected by this delay. However, if you decide to unassign the order, your acceptance rate will be affected. We'll let the diner know about the delay. That's a bunch of BS. Such BS. I picked up an order. I accepted a double pickup. 2 different places right down the street from each other. A handful of towns away from where I live because I was in that area. And I was hesitant about taking it in the first place because the pizza place I pick up at, I don't deliver for them in my town. They have several places around town because the vibe is bad. There's always a problem. They're never ready. Minute I walked in, just the weird vibe, as if, they're doing me a favor. Oh, God. It was a $17 payout, but it took too much time. Now, I used the ladies' room. I waited a few more moments. He made small chit-chat. Just a weird vibe. So I get my car and I get to the second pickup. I walk in. The kid goes, now it's a kid and there's an adult in the back. It's a small, I guess I'm assuming privately owned place. I'm not going to use the name. It's on Too Good to Go. And I can tell you, I'll never be a customer. I don't even want to cheat because I was so turned off by several things. But we'll talk about the disrespect to a driver's time. That's what this is about. I walked in, I said, oh, hello. And I told him I'm here for a Grubhub pickup. And he was like, he turned around, he did whatever. He didn't greet me when I walked in. That was another thing. It was the type of place where all you had to do was turn around. He didn't want to be there. And I got the vibe that the person in the back didn't want to be there either. So he finally says, how can I help you? I tell him I'm here to pick up a Grubhub order. He tells me 5 minutes. I said, I don't mind waiting. I was like, I don't mind waiting. Is it really going to be 5 minutes or 20 minutes? He said 5 minutes. What a liar. And I'm using the word F. Letter F. What a liar. Now, I know he was young, but I was really nice when I walked in. I'm always a team player. I work with them. It was a 25-minute wait. Now, with all that being said, I know I wasn't happy about the first pickup, but what I didn't like about what happened with that, the pizza was in my hot bag for almost an hour. By the time I picked it up, got to the second pickup, waited the 25 minutes. The first drop-off was the one I waited for 25 minutes, and then I dropped off the first pickup. That food was in my car at least an hour. When I picked up the boxes, it was 2 large pies. When I picked up the boxes, the bottom of the box was soggy. What a joke. Yesterday I picked up an order, and I had to wait. They weren't aware of the order. So by the time I got to the delivered, by the time I got to the drop-off, Delivered started sending out the notifications, and I missed this one. It was at 1:05 p.m., projected earnings of $104. Now, I'm not sure if I would have taken that, but I missed it. And because I was in the process of delivering, and you don't always hear the notifications when you're, in action. So I feel things happen for a reason. This happens a couple of times a month. You can't catch them all. But maybe it would have been too much food. Maybe it would have been a far pickup. Sometimes they have the Comax store. Well, that's really far if you're just completing one delivery. So by the time I got into my car and bagged everything up, this one came in at 11:05 and I took it. And it ended up paying, it paid $32.50. I had to wait a little bit. But things like this happen. So then, right before I was walking out my door, Delivered sent this out. It was a very local pickup because after the drop-off, I was only like 8 minutes away. And I know it's only a $20 payout, but I was going to complete some Ubers and then call it a day. And the delivery was in my town, so the miles were really low, so I took it. But you see here, accept or decline within 2 minutes. This was a spur-of-the-moment order, and the subtotal of food was like $3.20. So it wasn't so bad. However, what the apps don't take into consideration is this. I took a quick video. I turned off the sound so you can see. Look what I had to deal with when I delivered this. I mean, it was in the basement of an older building. And if that was a lot of food, that would have been a real hassle. And that's only half the trip downstairs. I know I'm windblown and I look like a mess. I was outside working today, the second half of the day, on my online business. When I got to that drop-off, I used the cart, and it was a little bit of a walk. Without the cart, that would have been a hassle. The woman goes, well, we have to bring that. She goes, you have to bring that downstairs. I said, well, I'll wait for assistance. Because what I showed you in that video, that after I got down the stairs, the doorway, I had to go in 3 more rooms and to make a left. This was really underground. I was like, man. And good thing she helped me, because it would have been very unfair. How do you just tell someone, go figure it out? Every place is different. Customer service is hard. If anybody tells you that it's not, they never did it. And you have to, I wasn't nasty, but I was like, I'll wait for assistance. I wasn't going down there by myself. She was like down there. I was like, well, I'll wait. Was this a guessing game? And from the top, and it went, these were old linoleum, go all crooked down the stairs, got to the doorway, 3 rooms in, make a left, make another left. And I'm not over exaggerating. This was an older building, and the majority of that basement was folders. Nothing was modernized. There was no high-tech technology in this place. Stuff like that is hard. And for $20, the rep left a note. I wish I took a screenshot. If there's any problem, please, contact me. With the delivery, if there's any problem with the delivery, they should have paid a little more for that, especially since it was last minute. And what the apps really don't give a shit about. They don't care. They just care that the money goes into their pocket and the food gets there and there's no real complaints. They don't really care. And I do feel that way. They should, they should take that into consideration. They should pay a little more when it's that type of drop off, in my opinion, because I would have went up and down 4 or 5 times going, how, what, with different packages. There's no way I could have walked down those stairs just like really easy, like as if I was, as if it was 30 years ago. I just can't do it. Had to be very careful. And it would have been a guessing game. Where's the lunchroom? Good thing she guided me. Good thing she decided to assist me. It really would have stunk. Visit the link in the description below. Right now, the Upside app, they're giving $5 share Upside with a friend by 7/7/24. You'll both earn a $5 bonus after their first purchase. I still receive a little bit of cash back every day from the people I referred to the app every day, and each time I get gas. So for right now, they're giving a bonus. So check it out in the description below. The link is in the description below.